to be doing a couple Pilates exercises with you today. So first, I want you to sit on your mat, on your sits bones, pull your ankles kind of close to your butt, curve back down onto your mat. Good. Now before we do any exercises, we're always going to do our head to toe check to make sure our body's in alignment and ready to do the exercise. To begin that, I want you to pull your feet together, separate your heels, bring your toes out in line with your heels. That spacing should give you a pretty good alignment from your ankles to your knees to your hips. So now that we've got that, we'll work on our head. So I want you to look up to the ceiling and very slowly rock your head back and forth like you're saying yes to someone in a dream. Now bring your head to the middle. I want your nose to be pointing directly at the ceiling. We don't want you looking back or looking forward. Just have your nose directly at the ceiling. Now I want you to tilt your head side to side. We're not turning our necks, moving our heads. We're just tilting our head in that one spot. Bring it back to the middle. Let's find that middle ground, and this should give you a pretty good alignment of where your head should be during the exercises. Next, we're going to work on our shoulders. I want you to drop your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and then squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Very slowly glide your shoulder blades along the mat up to your ears. Now reach your hands to your heels, pulling your arms and your shoulders down. Again, pull up to your ears, squeezing your neck in. Good. Down to your ankles. We'll do it one more time. Squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. And when you reach for your ankles, I want you to leave your hands on the mat down to your ankles. I want you to press your forearms into the mat. Press the backs of your arms into the mat. Roll your shoulders back into the mat. I don't want you to be pressing down here, but I do want your arms and your shoulders and your hands to be resting on your mat. Picture being on a beach in a beach towel and you're just pressing your body into the warm sand. So now that we have your feet, your head, your shoulders in line, we're going to work on your hips. I want you to take your hands, use the heels of your hands, find those most jotty out pelvis hip bones here, your AS, your anterior, superior, iliac spine. Put the heels of your hand on those bones. Roll your hands down onto your pubic bone. You'll find that this area is a little bit squishy. This is a little bit of a fattier area. So I want you to push down onto that squish, not hard, just enough to get a little bit more pressure there. So now using your hands like little carpenter levels, I want you to roll your hips back and forward, imprinting your spine. Then I want you to find a spot where you roll your pelvis and your hands, those little carpenter levels, are perfectly level. Your hands should be parallel with the ground. And when you do this, this should give you a bit of a gap underneath your back. This gap is unique to you. Could be a little bit more, could be a little less. The most important thing is you want your pelvis to be level. Like you could balance a bowl of cereal on your pelvis and you're not going to spill any milk anywhere. So now that we have that, we're almost ready to do some workouts. During this workout, I want you to really focus on squeezing your lower abdominals. I want you to pretend like that bowl of cereal is really heavy and you're squeezing your abs so it doesn't push down on your internal organs in there. So really squeeze those muscles. The first exercise, the neutral series level 1, I'm going to get you to pick one leg up, keep that 90-degree bend in your leg, and drop it back down. I want you breathing how is comfortable for you right now. I want you to really focus on keeping that heavy bowl of cereal tight, still, nothing's moving, you're not getting stinky by the spilled milk, you're good to go. Nice slow movements using your core to pick up your legs. Good. So now I want you to bring one leg up, leave it there, and get ready to tighten your core and pull your other leg up to tabletop to match your other leg. And now drop one leg, and drop the other leg. Good job. So now when we do this, we're going to alternate what leg starts. Good. Really tightening your core when you're lifting. Good. If you feel like this is as far as you can go, stay here. This is level 2 of the neutral series. We're going to be moving into level 2.5 of the neutral series. So I want you to bring one leg up to tabletop, bring the other leg up to tabletop, leave them there. Extend your first leg out into a 45 and bring it back in. The other leg out into a 45 and bring it back in. Again, this is level 2.5 of the neutral series. Your pelvis should be still, that bowl of milk should be not moving, and you're feeling the burn. Good. Pull your knees towards you, imprint your spine. Take a little bit of a breather before we move into level 3 of the neutral series. Bring your legs into tabletop. Everything's good. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Pelvis is still and level. Extend one leg out to a 45. Drop it down to the floor. Bring it up to a 45 and bring it back to tabletop. Good. Keeping that pelvis steady. Flexing those abs. Squeezing that core down towards your back. Really using those muscles to extend your leg and drop it down. Good. Now bring your knees to your chest. Roll up to your hip bone, sitting bone, and that's level 1, 2, 2.5, and 3 of the neutral series.